look at them. They made them wrap that motherfucker. They came back down. Oh my God, he fucking burning. Call the firefighters. Call the fucking firefighters. Dog, he fucking burning, man. What the fuck? Damn, dog, they done fucking made this boy fucking
And to that, we like to say Kal Halayam, La Alahaynawa, Yahweh, Bashim Rashai, Bashim Makakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of greatness to whom well. Shalom. Unto the brothers that are pushing his works in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom unto the Israelites who have been scattered among the heathen nations. And shalom unto you, Aquatium, who's listening and learning and being faithful and listening to your husband. This is your brother Karataza from the GMS Prophetic Vibration out of Trinidad and Tobago. Right, so hereby, bring you another short lesson. Right, we're going into it quick, as you can see what take place into the video, right? But I haven't really got much information based on that video, right? But while watching that video, what it brought me back to is that coming into these perilous times, right, where all these things will be taking place. You're going to see people on fire, people getting shot, people getting stabbed, people are going to be committing suicides and all these things, right? But however, just in the manner of how this and how the woman in the background was shouting, and saying, hey, y'all help him, whatever, he's still moving or whatever, right? Who in their right minds, right, going to step into a blazing fire like that? They themselves are going to get burned. He is all his body, that person who was getting burned, his body is already way past 3rd-degree burn. It way past that. It was no coming back for him. That type of severe burn is no coming back. So even if you come back, maybe how long will you be able to live, right? But with that, just showed you that, hey, this is how it's going to be within these last days that is coming, right? Many people are not going to understand. Many people are going to be, running out of their wits, right? They're going to be running out of their wits. They're going to be crazy. They're going to be running back and forth. They're going to be screaming in fear, confused, don't know what the hell is going on, seeing all this chaos in front of their eyes. Because why? Because they didn't trust and they didn't believe. They didn't have that faith in Yahweh Bashim Rashai. And this is not for the nation. This is for Israel, right? Who hear will hear. Who don't hear will they just won't hear, right? And the ones that who won and the ones that who didn't hear, right, or so to speak, or the ones that who didn't want to hear, right, will have to feel the wrath of the Lord. All right, this is Hebrews 10:30. For we know him that had said, vengeance belong unto me, I will recompense, said Yahweh. And again, Yahweh shall judge his people. All right, so you see what taking place there. I don't know, based on the story, I don't know what happened before the police arrived, right? But however, whatever happens, he was being burned from within the car, right? And all of that is the Lord's vengeance, right? He is not innocent. He is not innocent to the sword, right? So therefore, with that is the the judgment from the Lord, from Yahweh Bashim Shai. Right? He had to go within that way. Yes, it may sound grievous. Yet we don't know how we are also going to die. Right? But we, also, as believers in Yahweh Bashim Shai, we hold on to that faith. Although yet we don't know in how we are going to go, as we are going to be lifted up, right, within that last hour, we are going to die. But either way we take it, we die for Yahweh Bashim Shai. Right? And that woman, who was screaming, she was just out in that moment. She was being shocked. She was shocked to see what was happening before her very eyes. All right. This is 1 Peter 4:17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of power. Right? Which goes back to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Right? And if it first begin at us, right, which is the Israelites, which is the Lord's people, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh? Right? And you see what happened there in that video. Just imagine just more than that happening around the world. Right? Verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved. Right? They said if the righteous scarcely be saved. We as men of the Lord preaching out on the streets every basic every day, because it is within us. We have in a regular conversation, scriptures must be brought forth. It's just a natural thing. Right? We preaching this word day in and night, week in, week out. And the scripture and in 1 Peter 4:18, and said, and if the righteous scarcely be saved. This is also something that that will put you in more fear of Yahweh Bashim Shai. Right? You will be checking yourself, examining yourself daily to see where you're going off. So within that time, hopefully that you should be safe. Right? Continuing, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing, as unto a faithful Creator. All right. So we go back here. All right. Let's go back. Let's see. Right. It goes back to Hebrews. Hebrews 31. Right. It's like Hebrews 10:31. It is a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. All right. So that, what you see in that video, like something, that, some people might look upon it light. But hey, it is heavy. This is what the world is turning. This is what the world is. This is how the world is becoming. You understand? They don't have no fear for the Lord. They don't have no fear. They don't even respect their themselves. You understand? So therefore they would not have the understanding of these things. They would not have the understanding of the Lord. Right? Because fear is the beginning of wisdom. By fearing Yahweh Ba'ashem Yereshai. Alright? And these things he do. These things the Lord do. So don't get twisted with it. The Lord is a man to be feared. Alright? So I hope that this lesson was edifying. And to that, I'd like to say, Kal Halayam La Allah Nawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Yereshai Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Musun who rule well. And Shalom unto the brothers that pushing his works in truth and in sincerity. And Shalom unto the sisters that are listening and learning and obeying your husband. Here's your brother Kratazan. Until next time. Shalom.